The UK is eyeing up at least a dozen new trade deals in a huge economic boost to regions across the UK, with Liz Truss promising a northern revolution dubbed Singapore-on-Tyne. The Trade Secretary said being a member of the EU had meant the UK was stuck in the trade slow lane and unable to take advantage of huge opportunities to do business with partners across the globe. She said companies in the north, where many traditional Labour seats fell to the Tories in last year's general election, now stood to reap the rewards of trade pacts the UK is eyeing up with nearly a dozen nations. Ms. Truss today signed Britain's first major trade deal since leaving the EU in January. Following the agreement in Tokyo, Ms. Truss it was only fitting for it to be the land of the rising sun to welcome in the dawn of a new era of free trade, as she celebrated the UK's New Deal with Japan. Trade ministers have also set their sights on ambitious trade deals with Australia, New Zealand, Brunei, Vietnam and Malaysia. And across the pond in the Americas, a range of nations are set to embark on new trading relationships with Britain. While Donald Trump has long called for a big trade deal with the UK, Canada, Mexico, Chile and Peru are also set to sign agreements. Ms. Truss told The Telegraph, "This is about Singapore-on-Tyne, it's about turbocharging our successful industries that we've already got in parts of the country like the Northeast." Newcastle is a hub of computer gaming firms. Assassin's Creed was developed there, but at the moment there are lots of barriers to selling into foreign markets. Ms. Truss is also planning on taking the UK into the Trans-Pacific Partnership (TPP). Ms. Truss's optimistic comments come as intensive talks between London and Brussels entered a second day. The EU's chief negotiator Michel Barnier will meet with his British counterpart David Frost in London today. The pair will focus on fishing rights, which remains one of the main stumbling blocks in talks. Arriving in the UK capital on Thursday, Mr. Barnier said, "It's very important to be back at the table. We have a huge common responsibility." Ms. Truss hailed the new trade agreement with Japan, which will remove the UK's tariffs on Japanese cars in stages to zero by 2026.